I've made it to Santa Fe. There's Trader Joe's over there. I'll go there. Probably never. I don't need to go to Trader Joe's. I need bananas, so I'll go to the supermarket next to the Planet Fitness when I'm done with my ride. So it is about 11:45 a.m. I've got about 5 more minutes to get to the trailhead. Actually, I park at the dog park instead of the trailhead because people tend to break into your cars at the trailhead. But then I'll ride the mile over to La Tierra trails, and yeah, then I'm just gonna scream at people that have dogs off leashes. Like seriously, it's not an open space. It is open, like you can run around, but you have to have your dog on a leash at that location, like at the La Tierra trails. You can go to the dog park and have your dog run, you know, freely and lick other dogs' butts and things, whatever dogs do. I'm not a pet parent, but at that particular trail, I mean, I've been like almost bitten by dogs. I've been, you know, it's been a nightmare. Like pet parents are like, oh, I can have my dog off a leash, it's a human. I'm like, your dog's not a human, and the city ordinance, like I have an expectation when I'm riding my bike in a place where dogs have to be on leashes, that dogs are on leashes, because there's not a lot of places I can get out of the way in that area without puncturing my tires or falling into a cactus or falling off a cliff. Like if I'm trying to get away from your dog, there's nowhere for me to go. I can't just magically turn my bike around on the trail, and your dog can run faster than I can pedal when I'm trying to panic, you know, or when I'm panicking. So I don't like it. It triggers my PTSD and my trauma. And just be mindful that just, you know, city ordinance. You pick up your dog poop. Like I don't want to ride my bike through your dog poop. So that's my PSA. Other than that, I love Santa Fe. This is my happy place. I love, for some reason, I've been all over the world. I've lived in all the major cities. Like I've been to, you know, lived in other countries, from another country, and Santa Fe, New Mexico, in all the places on the planet, except for like a couple places in Thailand. Santa Fe is my happy place. This is where I would like to live in my retirement or in the near future, one of the two. But no, I just love it. It's so colorful and bright. It's kind of like a happier Sedona. It's not as like red and green as Sedona, but the people are just real chill. You know, everyone in New Mexico is like, yeah, dude, it's pretty, and we're just getting on with our life. So, plus the food is amazing, and there's so much mountain biking and hiking, and there's like 7 ski resorts within like an hour of each other. Like, I mean, Angel Fire is 2.5 hours away. That's the furthest, but you can go to Taos Ski Valley, which sucks, or you can go to Angel Fire, which is cool, or Albuquerque has one, Santa Fe Ski Valley. I don't know if it's open anymore, but yeah, then you're only like 3 hours from Durango, and you know, not that far from Telluride. So it's a happy place, and the roads could be a little better, but the libraries are really cute too, and all the houses are these little like Adobe houses, which I think are awesome. We don't have these in England, so I'm sick of like old English type houses and castles and frickin', you know, like palaces, and everything's dusty and gold, and no, I just like little Adobe houses because they're cute. Anyway, okay, so I'm going through this pretty little neighborhood. This area is really cute too, but there's also Hyde Park, which is closer to the ski valley, which is a little bit cooler, like a little bit higher elevation. But the ski valley, I'm at like 6,900 feet, and the ski valley's at 10,000 feet. So somewhere in between would be great. But yeah, I mean, it's 84 degrees, feels great, and yeah, just gonna get ready to ride. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, I'm all geared up. There's the dog park right behind me, and it's very hot. It's noon. I probably shouldn't be riding this time of day. It's only 85 degrees, but I'm at, you know, 6,900 feet, so it feels a lot warmer than it is. But I'm fully covered. I'll put my gloves on as well. There's the rest of me, and yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna ride that way over to the trail, and then I'm probably just do one hustle and flow loop. I don't think I'll go any further. We'll see how I go. I've ridden in Texas in 100-degree heat, so I'm not too worried about the heat. There's no humidity, so it is easier to breathe. Got hairs all over the place. But yeah, this should be fine. I'll just do an hour, even if I do a shorter run, which I don't really know. I do the same 17-mile loop up the trail. I don't actually know any shortcuts. But I'm just going to follow all trails and see how I get on. So I do need my holder though. That's one thing I'm missing. So let me get my holder, and then I'll see you on the trail. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is put my sticker, Hike Bike Alike sticker. Okay, this heat is pretty intense, so I'm going to make an executive decision. When I'm done with hustle and flow, I'm just going to cut straight through, beeline through all the trails, straight line. It should be about half a mile back to the parking lot, and that'll put me at about 10 miles. So, oh, it is hot, hot, hot. It's only like 80 degrees, but we're at such high elevation, it's just beaten down, plus I'm in dark clothing. So let me put my sticker on here and yeah, and then enter and ride at my own risk. It's horribly dry here too. I think it rained as well because part of it's washed out, and the meadow of yellow flowers in the fall, all of that is completely eroded. So who knows what's been going on. Anyway, okay, let me get going, and I'll see you when I'm back at the van. That was so hard in this heat. I drank like 4 bottles of water, and I've never been in Santa Fe riding a bike when it's been this hot. So lesson learned, do this at like 6 a.m., not 12 noon. Anyway, okay, so I'm about to get to Prudence, and yeah, that was great. That was perfect. Oh, I needed that. So anyway, now I'm going to go to Planet Fitness and go shower. Then I'm going to go get some groceries, some fruit and salads and stuff, now that I have a fridge that works. And then I'm going to head up to Taos and just park up at Walmart and go to bed. That's my plan. I got to dump out my toilet as well. I'm heading toward Taos, and I'm going to go park up at the Walmart. And we're stuck behind the guy that wants to lead the parade. It's a Cruise America RV that's about the width of both lanes, and he's going like 20 miles an hour. Now he's speeding up a little bit, but this red car in front of me was like weaving in and out the whole time, like trying to get, you know, in front of everybody, and she's stuck behind everybody. So I'm staying back because I have a 65-foot stopping distance, so I'm not looking forward to slamming my brakes on anytime soon. Oh no, it's an RV being pulled. Yeah, so I think the rule in like Washington State that I saw, that if you have and some other places, if you have 4 cars or more behind you, you have to pull over. Like if you're, you know, leading the parade and everyone behind you is stuck, you have to pull over, let them by, and then go behind everyone else. So, but not this guy. This guy is like, I'm literally like, I just want to run the show right now. I want to make everybody late. So thankfully I'm not late for anything. I am really, really, really tired though. I would like to park up at Walmart and watch a movie for 2 hours, eat my salad, go to sleep at 8 o'clock, because I got to get up at 5 and drive an hour to Angel Fire and get my parking spot right outside so I can have the van right there. I would stay in Angel Fire, but there were some issues last year with the people staying in the gravel lot. It's $15 a night, which I'm not paying. I'm not paying anything for anything on this entire, like I'm boondocking the whole time. I'm not paying a single penny for accommodation. But the what is it? This RV, which you're not allowed to have RVs on the gravel lot in Angel Fire, and they set up like a party tent and all of this stuff, and they were loud, and we were all telling them like, do you mind, like you can't even be in this lot, you're in an RV, like a 40-foot RV, and just kept everyone up, and I was exhausted the next day. It was like in October, it was toward the end of the season, and I'm like, I was going to be here for 3 days, I stayed for 2, and then it started snowing on the 3rd day. But I'm like, don't be those people, like you're not special, and this isn't your place to do that, like who cares, you know. And then the police chief was like stupid. he was all like, well, you know, being drunk and partying isn't a crime. I'm like, it's not about a crime. First of all, they're not allowed to even be on the lot, so let's just have them, just ding them for that, and that'll solve all of the problems that everybody is having with them right now. Like they're not allowed to have an RV in that gravel lot, even though they paid $15, and not allowed to have an RV. Only vans, or like, you know, small school buses, or, you know, small camper vans, but not massive RVs that take up, you know, 7 spots. With the party tent, that's 8 spots. So yeah, so it was just like, I don't know. They were really like, they were so drunk, and they all had their bikes and stuff, and I don't know, I didn't see them the next day. I didn't even care to see them, but I don't know if they even rode or anything. But I managed to ride 8 hours, and the next day I rode 6 hours because it started snowing. But yeah, just you know, don't be those people. Be mindful of your neighbors, and you know, boondocking doesn't mean like have the pirate ship. If you know what that is, you know, it's like, yeah. I mean, I don't mind noise. I'll sleep through anything, but it's when they're deliberately obnoxious with the intention to like audibly harm everyone around you, then no, like you don't get to do that. You don't get to screw up everybody's day the next day by keeping them up all night so nobody can ride. because it's the only reason anybody was there was to ride the next day. Like, we weren't there to just like sit in an RV park and camp out. No, we wanted to get up and ride. And my neighbors were exhausted, I was exhausted, but I pushed through. But I also have to drive my home, and I don't want to drive my vacation home exhausted after being exhausted for the day and not getting any sleep the night before. That is a recipe for disaster. So be mindful, if you're boondocking and you're keeping everyone up all night, those people are going to hit you on the road when they fall asleep at the wheel. That's the mama bear in me. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm going to Taos. I have like 18 more minutes, but it's going to take 40 minutes behind this guy. It's very windy here. Like, they just had a rainstorm and now they're having a dust storm, and the temperature dropped by 20 degrees, so now it's 80 degrees, which is fine. And I don't have to keep the van on to relax. So yeah, it should get down into like the 60s tonight, maybe in the 50s, and then I'll be in Angel Fire tomorrow morning. Good morning from Walmart in Taos. So I've got a Dodge Ram, another Dodge Ram, or Ram ProMaster, two Ram ProMasters. They're different. One's a short, actually the short one, it's not much bigger living room than my area that I have. I don't think it's a high roof though. Ton of solar panels on the top though. And then Max fan over there. And then over here we've got an adventure rig that's pretty cool with a Max fan, so somebody's sleeping inside. I think that's pretty cool. And they've got a Thule, what is that for, a ski rack? I don't know. And then we've got another trailer over there. Okay, so let's go to Angel Fire.